Hey everyone, my name is Miguel Lira, and in this video, I wanted to share and open up about the challenges that I've personally went through during this pandemic. And I know for a lot of us, it's been really difficult with everything that's been happening. Not only are we facing a pandemic, we are also facing wildfires. We are facing an economic collapse. And for a lot of people in certain states or places around the United States or in certain countries, there's also just been a lot of natural disasters or explosions or hurricanes, and it's been really difficult for a lot of us. So, in this video, I just really wanted to share about the challenges and the experiences that I faced under this pandemic. And part of this video is I wanted to create this video because I'm also still in the process of healing. I'm still in the process of trying to move forward or seek some sort of breakthrough because I know for a lot of us, we have mental health issues, or we're just struggling. And so I just really hope that this video is inspiring, and I just hope that I'm able to find healing as I share my experiences and stories under this pandemic. So, yeah, I'm going to begin. So, I believe it's 181 days when the United States declared a national emergency concerning the coronavirus. So, for many of us, it's been 181 days we've been in quarantine. For some folks, it might even be 181 days that they haven't been able to return to their original jobs, and it's been really tough. We've also just been seeing a lot of um, cases increasing in certain areas of the country. We're also facing a lot of protests. There's also been a lot of concerns when it comes to racial inequalities or police brutality. And not only that, there's also just been a lot of political divide and a lot of political tensions in the United States and even in other countries as well. So it's been really tough for all of us. And I'm just happy that I'm able to communicate. And I am grateful that you have the ability to listen to this video right now. And that's a gift right there. So, yeah, I'm going to move forward with my story. So, in the middle of March, um, or I believe it was in the middle of April, I'm forgetting the timeline specifically, but around that time, the school that I went to, it's called De Anza College, they decided that all of the classes will be transitioning on an online platform. And at the time, some of us were worried. There were some people that didn't take this virus seriously. And if I could be honest with you, I was concerned about the virus, but I didn't really take it that seriously. I was really hoping that this virus would one day just go away. And I was just hoping that, the United States would somehow figure out a way to make this all go away. So, yeah, in the middle of April, my father contracted the virus, and at the time, it was very difficult for a lot of us because everything was online. Um, I had homework at that time. I was taking four classes and one lab, and I was also working part-time, and I had other responsibilities and other errands that needed to be fulfilled. So at that time, I was going through a very difficult mental toll. um, I was very anxious, I was very concerned, I completely lost my faith, and I had a sense of hopelessness at the time. And it really did struck me really hard just to find out that my father contracted the virus, because I didn't believe that something like this would ever happen. And it was very challenging. I was having a hard time focusing on work. I was having a very difficult time paying attention in class, or making sure that I submitted my assignments, or communicating with friends, or fulfilling certain responsibilities. And it was really difficult. I was waking up really late, I was sleeping really late. I fell into really poor habits, and I was just really struggling with the fact that my father contracted the virus. And it was really tough. And just reflecting at that time, I still really find it very crazy that I was able to go through that and overcome that. And thankfully, around in the middle of May, my father was actually able to recover from the virus. And I remember that day, I was just feeling very emotional. I was feeling, it was really crazy because when my dad was hospitalized for 2 months, I felt very numb. I felt very hopeless. I was trying really hard to really keep a strong faith, but I kept on falling into discouragement. I kept on falling into this cycle of depression and hopelessness. And when my father recovered, and when he came out of the health center, I, I don't know what to feel like. I was excited, I was happy, and I was trying to express all these feelings and these emotions, but I couldn't, because it was almost like as if I couldn't believe it. And it was just really crazy for me, because I was going through, these cycles of depression, anxiety, and concern, that it just almost struck me that the fact that my father recovered, and um, all I needed was just to really be faithful. I really needed to have that sense of hope, um, keep on moving in my heart and in my mind. And I'm just completely grateful. My dad right now, he's working full time, and even up to this day, sometimes I do take it for granted that the fact that I have my family with me. And I'm just grateful that I have my mom and my dad and even my siblings to this day, thriving, living, and they're all healthy. And yeah, I'm just completely grateful for that. And moving forward, I think another one of the biggest challenges that a lot of people have also faced is just the fact that everything is online. Um, a lot of us has faced economic challenges. A lot of us have been having a difficult time fulfilling certain responsibilities, or being able to pay the rent. And luckily my family didn't really experience that. it was mostly my father who was concerned with certain bills and certain responsibilities because he was hospitalized for more than 2 months. But luckily, my family and I, we were able to address those responsibilities and make sure that it was all being taken care of. But yeah, as of right now, I'm still in the process of healing. There's some days where I feel discouraged. There's some days where I feel, or there's some days where I just don't feel motivated. And I'm still in the process of healing, and I'm just hoping that you're also thriving and just fighting for your sense of healing and discovery. I know I've said this a lot, but we are going through difficult times, and I just hope that you do find healing, and I also hope that you do find some sort of inspiration in this video. And I'm just really happy that I was able just to kind of open up about these things, especially in the video. Um, because it is really empowering. You really do heal in the mind, in the spirit, and in the heart. So yeah, I'm completely grateful just for this moment. And before I end this video, I just wanted to mention other challenges that I went through. I almost failed astronomy because I was just going through a very difficult time. But I'm grateful that I was able to transfer. UC Santa Cruz still offered me admission to their school, and that grade didn't necessarily affect me, which I'm completely grateful. I did have my times where I broke down because I was just in so much emotional distress. But all in conclusion, we just have to keep on moving forward and making sure that we're taking care of ourselves and that we just hope for the best. Overall, I'm completely thankful for this moment. I'm thankful that I was able to create this video, and I hope that I will see you in the next. Please take care of yourself and let us keep on moving forward. Thank you.